Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Honey Soul Child Bottega, to be exact. All right, I'm just looking out the window. Sorry, y'all. I am your girl, Melinda J, and I am here to help people discover, analyze, and heal their blockages through self-compassion. Now, without further ado, this video is going to be about the first quarter moon. Yes, I did not do a new moon video for Libra because I had other obligations and prior engagements that just put that on pause and on hold. And then far as like the last quarter moon for last month, come to find out I was a little ahead of the game and I had to slow my tail down. So the last quarter moon last time was in Gemini for last month. So just check out the last quarter moon if you was like, where's the last quarter moon breakdown for the month of September? It was in Gemini, and I had already did a video on the last quarter moon in Gemini, which I thought it was in August, but come to find out it was in September. I know, long story. Anyways, today, um, as I'm recording this, it is the first quarter moon in Capricorn. So I'm back on point, back on schedule. And the first quarter moon is all about unleashing your kindest self. And we're dealing with a cardinal sign, as far as Capricorn being a cardinal earth sign. And with Capricorn, that is like the beginning of winter, because we with the cardinal signs is the start of something, the initiators, the pioneer of the season, the start of a season. So I don't know, the energies that's around this first quarter moon in Capricorn. There could be something that you're trying to put in set, or that you're trying to begin um within the start of winter, excuse me. As you can see in this image here, at the center you see the solar plexus chakra symbol here. The solar plexus chakra is all about willpower, manifestations, and personal power. And I'll get into that a little bit more as I go into the breakdown. So let's go ahead and read the oracle meaning behind the first quarter moon in Capricorn and the energies that flow around that. So it says, are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go? Oh, I'll tell you. That just ticked in my head, and I ain't even read anything about this book yet. But back to the thing. Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all are going to flip when I read out this affirmation for you all that I put together using the zodiac sign, the house that the zodiac sign is associated with, as well as the chakra that is associated with the zodiac sign. Because I kid you not, I didn't even look in this book. I didn't even look in this manifestation guidebook to even come up with this affirmation. It just came to me as I was dissecting the energies are surrounding the why I want to say the new moon, the first quarter moon. So y'all are going to be like, oh my gosh, which I that's why I took a pause as I was reading this, because I'm like, dang, I didn't even read the book yet, as far as like dissecting it. And it was just the energies that flew that was just all around as I was dissecting this this full moon, first quarter moon. Okay. The manifesting mix for this card is good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can't no longer smell life's perfume. So it's basically like waking be realistic while you're waking up to smell the roses or waking up to smell the coffee, but don't just be so far out to where you're not able to come back into reality. All right. And then of course the manifesting mindset is says butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get to the right mindset for manifesting by deciding that you no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. And again, like I said, this is associated with the solar plexus chakra. There's the symbol right there that I'm pointing to with my middle finger right here. And it says, and it's the solar plexus chakra is all about your center of courage and confidence. And of course, when you're visualizing utilizing this energy, you can repeat the Louise Hayes famous affirmation: energies of the first quarter moon and Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. And then of course the best way to manifest your magic in which is like the timing, the date, and so forth and so on, is when the moon is in Capricorn, like today, or on a Saturday, which is Saturn's day, the planet Saturn and Saturn hour. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and indulge in sharing with the screen so we can get acquainted. The first quarter moon, y'all already know the drill. We're talking about the topics, basic info, the signs, more info, according to the sign or the energy surrounding this lunar cycle, as well as the aspects. Now, basic info. If you haven't already, the first quarter moon, well, if you haven't already known already, the first quarter moon is associated with activating your wishes, because the new moon is all about planting those seeds, setting those intentions. And now when we're at the first quarter moon, we're going to activate those wishes. And upon activating those wishes, of course, there's going to be dilemmas that emerges to just test your faith on how either you want to give up or you want to proceed on. Uh so the first quarter moon falls today as I'm recording this on the 2nd of October. Um and it equals out to the number 9, which means near completion, as well as solitude. This is like being in hermit mode. Now is the time to be in hermit mode. All right, as you are activating your wish, right? Or be in hermit mode as these dilemmas are emerging, just to see how you can just to see how far you want to go. Do you want to stop where you're at now because of the dilemmas that are coming your way, or do you want to push forward? Now, the day that it is on a Sunday, which is sun, as in the shining star, sun. And it is associated with the Leo energy, the zodiac sign Leo, which is all about ego self. The Leos, they are generous, they're showy, they're dramatic, they're creative, they're leaders as well, great leaders. Sometimes can be egotistical to a certain degree. However, they are very fun loving at the end. Far as like the Sunday, um, or what you could do to um to enhance the or just gather or take advantage. There we go. What you could do to take advantage of Sundays is to basically focus on what matters to you, whether it's your health, whether it's your own happiness, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, as well as giving thought to what you want to expand your mind, whether it's in education, investments, and more. I don't know if y'all can hear the music or not, but that's coming from my neighbors upstairs. So please disregard the music. I do not own the rights to any music that is being played whether it's in the background from my neighbors or in this video. um Now, as far as like the sign that is in for the first quarter moon is in Capricorn, and the phrase associated with Capricorn is I use, which is, again, Capricorns are earth signs. Earth signs are very practical, materialistic, dependable, idealistic, and cooperative. Due to the fact that Capricorn is a cardinal sign, it is very active, energetic, dynamic, initiating, and thrives on crisis. Again, cardinal signs are associated of the beginning of a season, not seasoning, season. Now, the planet ruler that Capricorn is associated with is Saturn. Um, the planet Saturn that deals with structure, definition, limits, restriction, responsibility, organization, authority, as well as maturity. Saturday, again, is associated with the Capricorn zodiac sign as well. Hence, you have the Saturn, like the planet Saturn in Saturday, right? And Saturday is all about getting rid of something, as well as transformation, death, the ending of life, and just getting rid of things that no longer serve you. So Saturdays are a great way for a spiritual cleanse as well. Spiritual rebirth, transformation, all those things. The natural house ruler of Capricorn is the 10th house, which the phrase associated with the 10th house is I achieve, is also dealing with the outer world, since it's an outer outer zodiac sign, which deals with careers, status, reputation, vocational purposes, as well as taking power. You see how things are making sense? In other words, Capricorn is all about dealing with structure, right? Structure, responsibility, efficiency, etc. Now, the chakra, again, as stated before, that is associated with the Capricorn sign is the solar plexus chakra. The phrase associated with the solar plexus chakra is I can. Yellow is the color associated with the solar plexus chakra. Hence, you have that Leo energy that's happening for the first quarter moon in Capricorn, because Leo is associated with the lion, and it's all about with brightness, vitality, so forth and so on. The polarity. Oh, I forgot. Solar plexus chakra is associated with personal power, manifestation, and integration. If I did state that before, I just didn't add the integration part. The polarity of the Capricorn sign is yin. So again, when I'm explaining the polarity of a zodiac sign, fire and air signs, they are the yang, which deals with the masculine. They're outgoing, assertive, and they're outgoing, assertive, as well as extroverted energy. And then you have the yin side, which is water and earth, that deals with the introverted, passive, and receptive energy. So we're dealing with the yin, receptive, introverted energy for today in this first quarter moon in Capricorn. And again, might I bring some similarities to this? Like I said in the previous slide, that we're dealing with the day of the day of 9, excuse me. We're dealing with the day of 9, which deals with near completion and solitude, right? Again, this you see how things are starting to match itself. The introverted, the solitude, and the number 9. All right. And then lastly, affirmation that I put together using all the phrases with the I use of Capricorn, the I achieve with the 10th house, and the I can with the solar plexus chakra. So the affirmation that I put together, not knowing, not even reading in this guidebook, it just came to me as I was dissecting the energies, is I use what I have to get, it's supposed to say I use what I have to get where I want to be. Um, and I achieve great success by redirecting my thoughts, and I can manifest my dreams into reality. See that? You see how things are just starting to come together. That's what I like to see. Now, the aspects of the first quarter moon in Capricorn is giving square biz. If you haven't heard about the song Tina Marie Square Biz, I'm talking square biz to you, baby. Because there's a lot of square aspects. Basically, all the aspects are squaring each other. We got the moon squaring with the sun in Libra. So we're dealing with your emotions and feelings are having like a conflicting desires when it comes to your relationships within self, because the sun is dealing with self individual energy. And then we have the moon squaring with Mercury that's in Virgo. So we're dealing with your emotions, your structured emotions and feelings are squaring off with practical, logical Virgo that brings problems with memory. And these people that have these aspects in their natal chart, they are able to understand others. However, they may not always be able to interpret them correctly. So they may came with this aspect, it may come off as um misunderstood, so to speak, or misinterpret what the person is actually saying. And keep in mind, as I am recording this video, that finally Mercury is out of retrograde and it has moved into Virgo. All right. So, hallelujah. Can we all give a praise break in the comment section down below? Now, the moon is also squaring with Venus that is in Libra. So we're talking about your structured feelings and emotion, or insensitive, so to speak. Feelings and emotions are in conflict with your love, how you your love language, how you um how should I say it? When it comes to Venus, we're dealing with love and beauty and attraction. How you basically show your love in that aspect. And due to the fact that it's in Libra in its house planet, right? With this aspect, it often creates confusion about real feelings and emotional needs. So yeah, you go figure. So with this aspect, just keep in mind that again, you don't want to be delusional when it comes to your love life. You want to have some sense of structure and balance to where you can be a little delusional, but also discipline at the same time and not fall into temptation so many times to where you lose sight on what you've already had before. And then lastly, we have no, there's still two more. Is this one and the next one. And of course, next we have the moon is squaring with Jupiter that is in Aries. So we're dealing with expansive, massive, um, higher consciousness, luck as well, because Jupiter is talking about good fortune and luck as well. Is it assertive Aries, energetic Aries that is also a cardinal sign. So you got cardinal against cardinal, constantly increasing needs for emotion and caring and comfort. These people are introverts who seek intense religious lives. And keep in mind, when people have Capricorn in their moon sign, it's hard for them. It's hard to tap into their emotions because they're so disciplined on how much emotion they will show a person. It's almost like you have to prove yourself in order for them to for their wall or half of a wall or some sort of emotions to come out of them, so to speak. Okay. And then lastly, we have the moon squaring in Neptune, which is in Pisces. And I believe it's Pisces in its natural planet as well, which this aspect gives the needs to share no, excuse me. This aspect gives the need to search for something transcendental, and it's often the reason why these people with these type of aspects tend to lean towards religious or join various esoteric movements. Also can tend to be a bit confused and chaotic and have unrealistic desires. This aspect gives the ability to perceive deep mental processes and difficulties of human psyche. This is a great aspect for people who may experience difficulties coping with depths of human psychic, which again, this is a good aspect for people who are psychologists. And again, here is how the chart is looking. As stated before, you have the moon right here. That's in Libra. That's like, no, excuse me. That's the sun in Libra because we are in Libra season. And we have the Venus in Libra. And then, of course, we have Mercury over here in Virgo, as explained. So you see all these red lines here. Okay, so the moon is right here in Capricorn, right? So with this moon, it's squaring off with Sun in Libra. It's squaring off with Mercury right here. And then it's squaring off with Virgo here. All right. And then it's also squaring off with Jupiter that is in Aries. So we going and it's a thick line right here. Very thick line over here. Jupiter that's in retrograde. So that's definitely the reason why it is very significant of why you see these lines here. They're not as bold as this line that's squaring off with Jupiter because of the fact that you have all these outer planets that's still in retrograde. And by the end of the month, Mars is about to go in retrograde too. So just be on the lookout for that. Like I said, that these retrograde energies, they are flowing up and through the skies, the constellations, and just don't let it get the best of you, because you can take some learning experiences out of retrograde. And before I leave you all with this, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I wanted to share you all with this card here that is coming from the Messages of Spirit. And this is a self-sabotage card. And self-sabotage is also associated with the Capricorn sign, and especially in regular tarot, if you indulge in that. So the fact that this is one of the cards that came out for me, I thought I would share this information with you all as well, especially since all these retrogrades are happening. And luckily, with Mercury coming out of retrograde, we have some sort of ease, but we still got others that's still in there. So with this self-sabotage card, it says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. That's the inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So you see this woman, she is covering her eyes because she is afraid of facing what could be hers, which is all these beautiful colors, flowers. You see a sunflower that can represent vitality, life, positivity. She just got to uncover her eyes and tap into her solar plexus chakra. Hence, you see this card is in that golden yellow color that is associated with the solar plexus chakra. So, boom, again, the similarities, the synchronicity of it all. All right. So that concludes this breakdown analysis of the first quarter moon in Capricorn. Please feel free to comment down below your thoughts and opinions about this breakdown. And let me know if you are feeling those type of energies as well, so we can get through with it together. And I thank you all for tuning in. Again, leave a comment down below. Um all my social media links will be in the description box, or you can scan the QR code that is at the end of the video, as well as liking the video, sharing the video, and subscribing to the channel. So again, you can get notified, you can get in the know, you can be ahead of the game to a certain degree. It just depends on how fast I push out these videos. And but other than that, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video.